Oh my god, Invincible season 3, episode 8, the finale. Oh my god, it's absolutely insane. I don't even know. Like, I guess we'll start with the fight. So the episode kicks off. We're getting right into spoilers, by the way. So the episode kicks off from where we left off in the last episode with Invincible, Mark, and Conquest just going at each other, about to literally punch each other, fight each other to death, and literally continues off from that like last frame that we saw. And then yeah, that's where it continues off from, and we just see for like how many minutes was it? Like 30 minutes almost. We just see them going at it. Just so many stages of like grief and just acceptance. I don't know. I just saw like everything there. It was crazy. Um, yeah, the fights, the whole fighting was just they're so well done. The animation was so good. Like the people are fight merchants. I just love to only see fights or were just you know non I guess that had complaints or kind of hated the animation. But right here, if you hate this, if you're still hating after this, I don't know what to say. Last week was really good as well. With the Invincible War, this episode was even better. So if you're somehow just hating the animation, honestly, bro, there's no way you can hate this. There's no way you can hate this. Like I know people are gonna find a way, but there's no way. I actually don't get it. If you're just hating, you're just lying to yourself. That's really it. Um, we just see them literally. We just see Mark just getting absolutely like mostly. I mean, yeah, bro, Conquest, it didn't even seem like he was trying, like, a lot of the time, to be honest. Jeffrey D. Morgan absolutely killed it, just being intimidating. And that's another thing people were complaining about last week. Conquest voice, Jeffrey D. Morgan not doing that good of a job. What are people on about? He literally killed it. And then he killed it in this episode, too. Like, bro, like, what? It's crazy. Um, but yeah, Conquest was literally just, like, playing around with Mark. Now, that's really what it seemed like. And then he even got Oliver. Oliver even came in and tried to help Mark. And guess what happened? He literally almost just got, bro. He almost got just crushed, like split in half by Conquest. Like a lot of things, bro, there's so many scenes that are just absolutely brutal, just gory, just violent. You know what I mean? You see a whole bunch of that in here. So Oliver, I mean, I guess a central like theme of this, you can kind of connect this back to Powerplex, which is kind of crazy that, uh, but when Mark like Mark's actions have consequences pretty much. So look at all the damage that's been done because of Mark fighting Conquest. But also on the flip side, this circumstance kind of different because like if Mark dies, if he doesn't take down Conquest, then yeah, all of Earth is literally done. So it is a bit of a different circumstance, but you know what I mean, where you can somewhat apply that concept what Powerplus is saying to the situation here, and yeah, we're definitely gonna see in season 4 episode 1 in the beginning. We're definitely gonna see the consequences, the impact that this fight has done to just society in general. Because there's a lot of casualties to just normal people, civilians, citizens. A lot of them died, like we saw. Conquest, bro. He was trying to get Mark. He was trying to get the dog out of Mark. Like just get that killer. He was trying so hard to get that. He almost did to Oliver. Tried to do it that way. Just trying to literally break Oliver in half. And just the way they animated that was, oh my god, that was crazy, brutal too. It was hard to watch. And then what else? Then Adam Eve comes and try to help Mark, and she wakes up, and then she sees, oh shoot, on TV that Conquest is fighting Mark, and just honestly manhandling him. She goes out there and tries to save him, and it seemed I'm like I'm like I didn't know, bro. This puts in perspective. Like Adam Eve, bro, put some respect on Adam Eve's name. Just her and Mark as a duo, bro. That's a dynamic duo right there. They just can't be stopped, honestly. So she literally kind of subbed in for Mark, literally saving him from death because we saw his we saw like bones coming out of him. You know what I mean? Because he was getting absolutely like out of his arm, out of his legs. Conquest was manhandling everyone, which was expected, but nonetheless, it was just hard to watch. Just absolutely violent. Um, yeah, Adam Eve. When I saw Adam Eve come there, I'm like, oh no, this might be quick. This might be quick. And then I saw and then she was holding her own, which is like great. She was actually like kind of like destroying him, and I'm like, wait a minute, this seems too easy. And then yeah, maybe mixing the order, and then we see at one point we see her just Conquest goes right through her, and then her mouth as well. You know, it's if you saw the episode, you know what I mean. Just absolutely just gory. This is so gory. This episode, so much blood. Yeah, we see that, and I'm like, oh no. And pretty much, long story short, I guess another theme of this episode was kind of like, love. So love was kind of, cause it's like you'll do anything to protect the people you love, and look at it, just makes it, bro, levels you up. Like Conquest is saying that anger, just being mad doesn't make you, fight better, bro. I disagree with that. There's no way. Every time someone gets like, every time you do something to someone where they're like, you put them at rock bottom, especially when you mess with people that they love, bro. That puts another level, bro. You see the dog come out. That's literally what happens, bro. And that's what Conquest, I guess, wanted. And he found it obviously cute, bro. He's making jokes like that. He was just making jokes about just it's human scum, pretty much. Like how you guys, your weakness is like love, having like attachment to others. It was he's making some funny jokes, and then also that one part. I know I'm bouncing around, but it was just there's a lot to cover when Mark's fighting Conquest in space, and then Conquest literally like he just got hit, and then he just like grabs like a part of his blood from his mouth, and then just shapes into a heart. Bro, like, bro, this man's a troll. This man Conquest is literally trolling mid fight. That's crazy. He's like, nah, Mark ain't doing anything. He's a phony. that's insane. But yeah, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, bro, Adam Eve's dead. Adam Eve's dead. Because Conquest went, bro, Adam Eve got the worst of it from Conquest, if I'm being honest. If I'm really being honest. Like, yeah, Mark was getting literally, like, just battered for, like, so long throughout the episode. But, I don't know, man, Adam Eve got the worst, like, I guess, let's just call it finisher, you know what I mean? And then I thought she was dead, and then, no, it turned out she had, another gear. Because I do remember from the special, right? I think it was the special. Was it the special? The Adam Eve special? Where they talk about that? They're like, I guess their secret ability, whatever. I think it is. Was it not? I might be wrong. Let me know down below. But yeah, she has another level to her as well, where it only kicks in when she's traumatized, pretty much. And here, as we know, she was traumatized because she saw Mark just going through it, almost borderline dead, just getting hammered by Conquest. And then yeah, she comes back out of nowhere, and yeah, she literally just saves Mark. Essentially, she saves Mark, with just going like Super Saiyan, going God mode, pretty much. Yeah, she saves Mark, and then she burns the skin, Conquest, and he's just like, bro, he didn't have much left in the tank after that. And then he was still standing, just kind of like teasing Mark still. And then Mark just went for him. He got him to the ground eventually, and then this time he didn't make the same mistake that I did with Angstrom. He's not letting him go. He's finishing the job this time. Okay? The headbutts are crazy. And then it was getting so bad to him. I'm like, wait, am I seeing one of one like from the comic panels? I'm like, am I seeing like the I looked at like there was literally some frames there where I'm like, bro, am I literally seeing the comics? Like, this is crazy. I'm like, this is crazy good animation. That's what it really looked like to me, literally like comic panels, but done in animation in the TV show. I don't know, just the way it was like a one of one. That's what I'm trying to say. That was I was tripping out there, but it looked absolutely, incredible. He was covered in blood by the end of it, and he just finished him off. And that was the whole fight, pretty much. I think I'm getting it all. Yeah, that was the fight. And then what else did we see here? I'm just gonna skim through the episode. I guess another thing we saw was we saw Rex's funeral at the end, and Rudy he gave a speech. You know what I mean? Technically, and yeah, everyone was just very emotional about it. I still can't believe it. There's no way he's actually dead, right? Did they actually kill him, bro? I refuse to believe it. I guess I'm just in denial. I must be like a bot or something, because I still somehow have hope. My theory says he's not actually dead. I don't know. It just seems too. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just don't believe it. Pretty much. Maybe he is actually dead. Now I'm starting to think he is actually dead. So I don't know. They're kind of swerving me here. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe like watch like in the end of next season, season 4, he just comes and saves Mark or something. I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe he is actually dead. In that case, yeah, I'm gonna be very upset because Rex is so goated. Like who doesn't love Rex? And then yeah, let me see throughout this episode. Yeah, so did the funeral, and that was very sad, of course. Adam Evelyn also took the stand on the podium, and she couldn't even say anything. She was just like, she couldn't. It was just sad, which is understandable. And then Sinclair, go see Sinclair. He's developing more of the, I'm forgetting the name, bro. More of those bots, those robots that he makes. And obviously he's trying to make stronger ones. And we're seeing more of him, so I think he's gonna be a big part next season as well. And yeah, Mark, I remember at one point in the episode near the end, Mark literally vows, he's like, I'm not, like, he's really seeing Oliver. He's like, Oliver, you're right. I was wrong. We can't, people like the Mauler twins, he names drop Mauler twins. Angstrom, I think maybe name drop another person. He's like, you're right about them. I should have, like, they need to be just done. They need to be done. This man's going to a zero tolerant policy. He's not letting this go. He's like, from now on, if anyone tries to mess with my family, anyone I love, it's over for them. I'm not stopping. That's pretty much what he's saying. So he's kind of getting like the Nolan person, or the Nolan, yeah, I guess traits in a way if you think about it. Because Mark was against it when Oliver initially did to the Mauler twins, because saying you remind me of your dad, because also of Oliver's reasoning when Mark was like kind of like talking to him about it. So that's interesting as well. And then another thing was that Mark, he's like, where's the body? He's like, because Cecil came in, and then he's like, and then Mark's like, where's the body at? Because he knows how they are. He knows how Cecil is. He loves this, like, I don't know, just repurposing everything pretty much to, especially, just enemies. And Mark doesn't like that. We've seen that in the past. So he wants to see bodies, like, just burn it. And then Cecil, he didn't even seem to like disagree. But guess what? Typical Cecil fashion. Nah, he's repurposing it. He has this man Conquest. What do you say? Not 6 feet, 6 miles underground or something. What was it? I don't even know. Like way deep underground, and in like this like detonation room, pretty much, where he even like moves it, like you said, like even if he flinches like his face one bit, it's off. The bomb's really detonating. That's it. It's over for him. He's gonna, bro. He's not making it out. He's dying instantly right there. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just always like, and he's also in like the, remind me of Star Wars, like when Han Solo, when he got pretty much just frozen in there, and like the stone. That's what, that's what it reminded me of. Or was it Clay? My bad. But yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not seeing remind me of that, because they literally Conquest head in that, or his body, whatever, in that. Like, I just already know that's gonna go terribly wrong. He's gonna somehow, like, Conquest gonna somehow just fly out there because he's a Viltrumite. They just have like mad, like, just insane speed. Like, I don't even know. He's gonna somehow finesse it. That's all I'm saying. And another thing we kind of saw here was like a whole bunch of like villains, previous, I guess, villains in a way you can say. Well, in general, just people that I guess Mark doesn't like, or don't like Mark, whatever. We're just seeing a whole bunch of villains. Just it seemed like, in a way, I kind of started thinking like the Sinister Six from Spider-Man, if you know what I mean. I'm like, is this gonna be something like insane? Like, they're all gonna go for Mark at the same time or something? They're gonna like team up? I don't know. That's kind of the feeling I got. Just by the way they're like showcasing, just like one after the other. So we saw, obviously, why am I forgetting the name? But you know what I mean, the ones with the mind control. We saw those again. What else did we see? Oh yeah, also another thing. I'm jumping. Like I said, it's gonna be all messy. Another thing we saw was Battle Beast. He got rescued by these I guess aliens. These to me at least, maybe they're aliens that have some type of significance. But yeah, to me it seemed like random aliens, and they rescued Battle Beast because he was literally just frozen. You know what I mean? So yeah, they rescued him, and I'm like, oh no, I feel bad for those two guys, because they're literally like, Battle Beast literally doesn't care. He just goes rogue, like, every time. Like he's about to open his eyes and just like be like just going crazy, just confused. That's just how he is. Just trying to like get them all. Yeah. And then we kind of see him wake up. And then what else do we see? We'll see Angstrom, and then how he has to fulfill his deal with those people, and they want what was it? They wanted a planet of their own or something. I think that's what it was, right? Because they're like, look at the way we get treated on this planet. This planet is not good. And then he's like, I'll help you with that. And then they're like, no, we also want more. And then yeah, they helped. They did their end for the deal. They repaired Angstrom. And then we see what else do we see here? And then yeah, like I said, Conquest, and then Mark and Oliver talking. And then here at the very end, I was kind of confused. I'm like, wait, is that what I think it is? I saw it, I'm like, is that Damien? Is that really him? Is that what's it, Darkblood, the detective? Because last time I recall correctly, last time I saw him, he got he literally got like what's the word? Bro, he literally got banned. He got sent to the Shadow Realm, like quite literally, by Cecil. And I'm like, okay, that was the end of him. No, he's coming back, and he summoned like his, I don't know, his leader. I guess that's the best way of describing it. And he's like, I got someone for you. And they're referring to, I think they're referring. Am I wrong? Like the only person I can think of, they're talking about someone that's super strong on Earth, like a human type thing. It's gotta be Invincible, right? Like he is half human after all, and also like half Ultraman. It's gotta be him, right? Like there's no way it can be anyone else. I'm like, why else would it be about anyone else? It's kind of like random, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then we see that. I'm still kind of confused about that. And just that's me just lacking on my knowledge for Invincible. But yeah, let me know if this is in the comics. What this really means is, I guess, the last scene in the show, because I'm kind of confused what's building towards for this at least. I think he's trying to get back at Invincible. But I don't know. I don't really know what the setting up, to be honest. I'm confused about that. But it's still cool the way they did it. I love that. Everything in this episode is goated. And then we also see I mean, that was really it, I would say. It's a great episode. But yeah, it showed like the most important thing was they really in this episode they really just pushed Invincible and Adam Eve. This is their relationship. And they're showing them when they're together, they're just like they're unstoppable. You can't stop them. They're just insane together. And that's really what it showed. Just their compassion really towards each other. Yeah. And I'm trying to see if there's anything else in this episode that I didn't cover, but I think that was all of it. Yeah, honestly, I found it funny. I'm like, damn, Adam Eve, she literally went from looking like she was bored, like not born, to being dead, to then like when Mark wakes up in the what's it called, the facility, just looking like completely normal. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Meanwhile, Mark is literally like just in like critical condition. that was kind of funny to me. Yeah, just the scene, bro, especially the first, yeah, just the fighting sequence was insane. It was so much damage, so much blood, so much gore. Especially, I didn't even talk about the scene where Conquest is literally flying through like whatever it that place was, and while he's flying through with Mark, he's just like destroying everyone. You see people's bones cracking, just them dying, all the blood everywhere. That was insane. And now, obviously, more Viltrumites are going to be sent. We didn't really see an update on Alan or Nolan, so I don't know. They took a back seat this season. Hopefully next season we see way more of them. Hopefully they're back. I don't know. We'll see. They should be back next season. If not, I'm gonna be disappointed. But yeah, that was it. I love this episode. Honestly, this is I don't know. I feel like I'm very generous with my ratings, but that's just how I am. I think it's a 10 out of 10 episode. That might be crazy to you if you're watching this. That might be crazy, but I really do think this is a 10 out of 10 episode. I loved it. Every single bit of it. There's nothing that's bad in this. Nothing, not a single thing that I can think of. This is like, you literally rewatch this episode so many times, like, infinitely. This is gonna just like age so well. This is insane. Insane. Let me know what you think down below. I'm waffling now. Thanks for watching. This is great covering the show. Invincible. You guys have shown mad support. I appreciate it. And yeah, till next time. Season 4.